it's Miss Sarika and I'm back doing another video. I think it's very important for us to go over finding missing angles because I'm the teacher and I get to decide what's important and what's not. This is in both the 7th and 8th grade packet, so this is a video that is important for every student to watch. And I know a lot of you guys have kind of stopped watching the videos. I think you've lost interest, but remember, we are still in school. You still need these this understanding to be a successful math student. So please watch the videos. That's all I ask. I'm not begging. I get that there are other things going on in your life. I just think that maybe spending a couple minutes every day just doing a little math is going to be beneficial for you because, again, you're just still in 7th and 8th grade and you have a lot of math left. Also, my dog is sneezing a lot. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of these problems. Let's look at number 1. So I'm finding the value of angle A and angle B. I'm going to color in angle B. Angle B is this entire angle. And I'm going to color in angle A. I think, no, that red one never works. It's like I forget every time. Let's try this one. Sorry, I should be a little bit more prepared, but you know, it's early. Okay, and then angle A is yellow. Now, this is a really important concept that I feel like I've gone over, but I really am going to try and stress it and make it a little bit easier to understand. So, do you see the X that is made? I'm going to use a pencil to highlight it. This big X. The angles that are a part of the X are vertical angles. So, angles that are opposite one another, this X, when it's made an X, and the opposite angles, angle A is opposite the angle that is 61 degrees. These are called vertical angles. Angle B and the angle opposite 119. These are vertical angles. Are like, if you feel the need to get a tattoo, this is what you should get a tattoo of. Vertical angles are congruent. That means they are the same value. So if angle B is opposite 119 and angle B is vertical, it's a vertical angle to 119. Angle B is 119 degrees. Woohoo! If angle A is a vertical angle opposite angle 61, they are vertical angles. Angle A is 61 degrees. Look, we did number 1 already. So easy. Super cool. I'm not filling it in the answer sheet. I don't care if you do that. Not a big deal to me. So let's do that again. Oh, look, there's a big X. I see the X. So when I see the X, I think vertical angles. And vertical angles are congruent. Again, I don't recommend you get a tattoo, but you do you. And if it has to be a tattoo, make sure it's vertical angles are congruent. So I see the X. I know vertical angles. The angle opposite 34 degrees is vertical to it. So I'm coloring it in yellow. The angle opposite 146 is vertical to it. So I'm coloring in green. So the angle opposite 34 degrees is angle A. Therefore, angle A is 34 degrees because vertical angles are congruent. Angle B is opposite 146, which is a vertical angle. So B is 146 degrees. Woohoo! Super cool. Now we are actually using more properties than just vertical angles are congruent. So let's look at question 3. I see a big X, so I know vertical angles. I see that X and I know vertical angles. I'm sure you guys are thinking it as soon as you saw it. See that X and I know vertical angles. And look, 35. The vertical angle to 35 is 35. Perfect. But I don't know what A and B are. That stinks. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have to think about some other properties that I know about angles. Well, I know straight angles are equal to 180 degrees, so I'm going to write that. So straight angles equal 180 degrees. Awesome. And look, here's a straight angle. You see that I'm coloring it in really dark with this brown. This angle is 180 degrees. So that means that angle A plus 35 degrees equals 180 degrees. And this is just a one-step equation. What's the opposite of adding 35 degrees? Oh, subtracting 35 degrees. And if I subtract from one side, I have to subtract from the other. 35 minus 35 cancels, and I get angle A equals 145 degrees. Okay, awesome. But then my property for vertical angles comes in handy. Vertical angles are congruent, right? So I'm coloring in the green. And so if angle A is 145 degrees, then B must be 145 degrees. Awesome. Let's do one more. Let's do number 4. I see my big X. So I know vertical angles are going to be involved somehow. Coloring it in, I see my big X. So I'm automatically thinking, you see that X, you should be thinking vertical angles are congruent. And I would be like, yes, smart. So, yep, 111, and the angle vertical to 111 is 111, perfect. But they don't give us A and B. That stinks. What are we gonna do? Oh, but of course, Miss Sarika, we know that straight angles equal 180 degrees, of course. If you get a second tattoo, that's what your second tattoo should be. Straight angles equal 180 degrees. So here is a straight angle. Right there, really dark brown that I've colored a couple times. Angle A plus 111 degrees equals 180 degrees because angle A plus 111 degrees make a straight angle, and a straight angle is 180 degrees. And now it's a simple one-step equation. What's the opposite of adding 111? But of course, subtracting 111. And if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. But of course, and I got A equals 169 degrees. Nope, it doesn't. It equals 69 degrees. Okay. You know, not being in the classroom, I'm just a teensy bit rusty, but that's okay. A equals 69 degrees, and then my vertical angles comes in handy again. The X tells me there are vertical angles, so if this angle is 69 degrees, the opposite angle, angle B, is 69 degrees. Fabulous, fabulous. So I did the first 4 problems. If you are like, I still don't know what to do, this is not helpful, I will do another video with 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. I want to say I miss you guys, and I am going to be checking in with you on a daily basis because it's still 20 days until we are back in school. So I'm going to make sure that I'm checking in with you guys, making sure that you're doing okay, making sure that we are sort of doing some math, even if, I miss you guys. So that's all I'm trying to say. It's crazy. I didn't think I was gonna, but I'm starting to miss you. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.